You know, man, not gonna lie, when I first read this chapter and it started out with this random actually I guess his name is Namizo, fighting boss X, right? In this manga, he's portraying that technique doesn't make any difference and winning is all about what you want, right? How bad you want it. Now, the first thing that came in my mind was Rocky, right? Because like Rocky, he wants that win real bad, right? And it doesn't matter about, you know, all the punishment he takes, and you'll get that win, right? If you want it enough. But thankfully, Justin is smart enough to know that is not a viable option. He is smart enough to know that you need more than just wanting it to beat Gaolang Wonsak. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I do like how that's a factor, that Justin is definitely not just a meathead. You know what I mean? Justin definitely has some strengths, and because he was trained by Okubo, right? Okubo is a very well-rounded individual, very well-rounded fighter. So I mean, it makes sense that Justin is a byproduct of that, right? So honestly, in this fight, obviously, so far Gaolang has the upper hand, but it seems as though Justin is being very purposeful in his actions, and that makes it very good to watch. You know what I'm saying? And like another thing I want to add is that it seems as though obviously Gaolang isn't going light. He's taking the fight very seriously. He's just like with every fight. I mean, there's never a time where Gaolang doesn't take a fight seriously, which is what I do appreciate about this fight, because it's not going to be a moment of underestimation. Is it going to cause a defeat in here? It won't. It'll be something like a special move that Justin does, right? Like maybe like he has 2 trump cards, so I can definitely see Justin doing like 1 or 2 of those trump cards and like obviously injuring Gaolang in some way, because the fact that we know that that Gaolang's going to be injured is because the Kano and Gaolang is going to fight, and those two are definitely going to injure each other. Whoever goes to the final, they can't be unscathed. So that's a great thing. And what I do like, you know, about this chapter is honestly, you know, just how, you know, persistent Justin is, and I guess how tanky he is, which is actually kind of concerning for Gaolang, because he is trying to, I guess, finish the fight as quickly as possible, but that's not really an option at the moment. And it seems as though like when Justin does his Panther bullet, he's trying as hard as he can to like not make his obvious move of like wrestling, getting down on the ground, grappling, but he's trying to do it in the most unpredictable way because he knows Gaolang has pre-initiative. That's an interesting part, and that caused Gaolang to get slipped up, and now he's on the ground. Now the interesting part here with Gaolang being on the ground is we never seen Gaolang on the ground. We saw him get slammed and get up from Giroda in round 1. That was impressive. That was good. But we never seen Gaolang on the ground. Now, knowing he's a Muay Thai practitioner, and knowing that he's a guy with kind of mindset at 14 after, you know, becoming, you know, the greatest Muay Thai fighter in his nation, his land, his country, right? He decided that wasn't enough to protect his highness. He needed to cover all his blind spots. So I doubt that Gaolang just decided to not just be useless and be defenseless on the ground. That doesn't sound like something that doesn't adhere to his character at all. You know what I'm saying, bro? So like, I definitely see him getting out of this hole. It will possibly be at a sacrifice. That's the only thing that really makes a lot of sense to me, is that it comes at a sacrifice that can't be it can't be undone. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think Gaolang is going to win. He needs to kind of like really, I don't know, I guess be very, I don't know, he's already very intentional with his moves, but we're definitely going to see more from this fight. It's definitely going to be not a one-sided jobber fest. You feel me? We're done with that, right? So Justin's being set up as being a real, a pain to deal with, right? He may just because he takes damage doesn't mean that he's not a good martial artist, right? I mean, God alone, he's in the tournament for the strongest, and the whole point of this is so that everyone can get stronger and grow. And if we see Justin do that, then the point of the tournament is a success, right? But the point I'm trying to make here is Justin gonna be a long-term character, or is he just gonna only be for this tournament and we just just don't see him? Honestly, do you guys think that Justin would be a good training partner for Koga? Because honestly, Koga and Justin can actually be really good training partners because they're both persistent. Koga has his what do you call his fist eye, honestly. So what that would make him very good for Justin in his building up Justin's awareness and all that stuff. But then the strength build. But anyways, it was a great chapter. I do love where it's going. I love how Justin wasn't just thinking one step ahead, but thinking 2 or 3. I love how Gaolang is taking the fight seriously. He just I guess he thought he didn't think how you would in this fight with Kano, where yes, you have 2 or 3 options you can do, but choosing the easiest option doesn't necessarily bode well in the situation. I think he, instead of going for that knee when Justin was doing his Panther Bullet, I believe he should have maybe just darted back, maybe just completely darted back until Justin lost speed and then see how he went there. But who knows? But it's all for a purpose, right? It's all for a reason. We're going to see how Gaolang treats himself when he's on the ground, right? We're going to see what the direction this goes in. That's actually the funny part about all this, right? So, chapter is really good. I want to see y'all in the comments talking about the chapter. We're going to see how it's going to progress, but obviously, I got my money on Gaolang. We got to see Gaolang versus Agido. We got to see that rematch, bro. We got to, man. It was one of the best fights in Australia, hands down. You feel me? So, we got to see that. But anyways, man, y'all stay easy, bro.
Penny